Affordable, versatile ingredients that stretch every dollar. Let's be real. Grocery prices have been wild lately. Whether you're meal planning, cooking from scratch, or just trying to avoid another drive-through trip, a well-stocked pantry is like having a secret weapon. Let's go over frugal staples that are affordable, shelf-stable, and endlessly versatile. Welcome to Home and Garden Review Nook. We share simple tips, honest reviews, and clever ideas to help you love your space more. Hit subscribe and stay tuned. Why pantry staples matter, especially on a budget. Having a stocked pantry means you can whip up meals even when your fridge is looking sparse. It also means you're less tempted to grab takeout or spend more than you planned at the grocery store. When you build meals around these simple ingredients, everything else, like fresh produce or meat, becomes optional or stretchable. My must-have frugal pantry staples. These are the ingredients I always keep in stock because they're inexpensive, long-lasting, multi-purpose, and easy to buy in bulk or on sale. Let's break them down by category. Grains and carbs. These are the base of so many budget meals, and they're great for keeping bellies full on the cheap. Number 1. Rice. Whether it's white, brown, or jasmine. I buy big bags when they go on sale. Perfect for stir-fries, burrito bowls, casseroles, or as a side with beans or veggies. Number 2. Pasta, a comfort food hero. I keep spaghetti, penne, and elbow macaroni on hand. They're great with sauces, in pasta salads, or baked dishes. Number 3. Rolled oats. Not just for oatmeal. Use them in muffins, homemade granola, or to bulk up meatloaf and veggie burgers. Number 4. Tortillas. Super versatile and last a long time unopened. Use them for wraps, quesadillas, tacos, or DIY chips. Number 5. Flour. Both all-purpose and whole wheat. Baking your own bread, biscuits, or pancakes is way cheaper than buying them. I also use flour to thicken soups and make simple roux-based sauces. Beans and lentils, the MVPs of frugal protein. They're shelf-stable, filling, and packed with nutrients. Number 6, dry lentils, whether green or red. No soaking needed and they cook fast. I use them in soups, curries, or even taco filling. Number 7, canned beans including black, pinto, chickpeas, and navy. Great for quick meals. I toss them into soups, salads, and wraps. I usually grab whichever is cheapest and stock up during sales. Number 8, dry beans. Even cheaper than canned, especially if you cook in bulk and freeze extras. I cook a big batch in the slow cooker and freeze in portions. Canned goods make quick, cheap meals possible when fresh isn't available. Number 9. Canned tomatoes, whether diced, crushed, or as sauce. Essential for soups, stews, pastas, chilies, and homemade pizza sauce. Number 10. Tomato paste adds rich flavor to sauces and soups. A little goes a long way. Number 11. Canned vegetables, like corn, green beans, and mixed veggies. Not my favorite for flavor, but they're a lifesaver for quick stir-fries, casseroles, or soups when the fridge is empty. 12. Canned tuna or salmon. Great for sandwiches, pasta dishes, or tuna patties. I keep a few cans tucked away for emergency dinners, spices, and seasonings. You can make the same cheap ingredients taste totally different just by changing the spice mix. 13. Salt and pepper, of course, absolute basics. I keep kosher salt and black pepper grinders stocked at all times. 14. Garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, chili powder, cumin. These are the ones I use constantly for soups, tacos, marinades, and roasted veggies. 15. Italian seasoning or dried herbs. Perfect for pasta sauces, stews, and roasted dishes. Dried parsley and oregano go a long way. Oils, vinegars, and condiments. These add flavor and function, great for cooking, dressing, and preserving. 16. Cooking oil, vegetable, olive, or canola. A basic you'll use in almost every meal. I use olive oil for dressings and sautéing, and vegetable oil for baking or frying. 17. Vinegar, white and apple cider. Budget-friendly and versatile. Use in salad dressings, marinades, cleaning, and pickling veggies. 18. Soy sauce or tamari. Adds umami depth to stir-fries, soups, and sauces. 19. Hot sauce or sriracha. Adds zip to bland meals, and a little goes a long way. 20. Peanut butter. Great on toast, in smoothies, or as a base for sauces. It's protein-packed and filling. Before we continue, a reminder to click on the links in the description, where you can shop for supplies for this project. We also have links to some of the most popular home and garden stores right at your fingertips. Just go to our channel profile. Other Frugal Pantry favorites. Sugar, whether white or brown, is great for baking, coffee, sauces, and even some savory dishes. I buy in bulk when it's on sale. Baking powder and baking soda are essential for any scratch baking. You don't need much and they last a long time. Broth or bouillon cubes are perfect to boost flavor in soups, grains, and sauces, and they're cheaper than buying liquid broth. Powdered milk or shelf-stable milk is a good backup for when fresh milk runs out, especially for baking or making oatmeal. How I use these staples to stretch my budget. Here's how these pantry items show up in my real-life cooking. Taco night tortillas, beans, canned tomatoes, and spices make a filling dinner. Rice bowls, rice, leftover veggies, eggs, and soy sauce make an easy lunch. Soup Sunday, lentils, canned tomatoes, and whatever's in the crisper drawer. Baked goods, flour, oats, peanut butter, and sugar can turn into muffins or bars. Meatless Monday, pasta, canned tomatoes, Italian seasoning, and frozen spinach. It's not about fancy ingredients. It's about building flavor and filling meals from what you've got on hand. Before we wrap up, tomorrow we'll be going over household uses for hydrogen peroxide. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss it. Final thoughts: keep it simple, stocked, and smart. Building a frugal pantry doesn't happen overnight, but adding 1 or 2 items to your cart each week really adds up. Over time, you'll have a stash of budget-friendly basics you can always rely on. These ingredients are the backbone of my weekly meal planning, and they've saved me countless grocery trips and dollars. If you're trying to cook more at home, eat healthier, or spend less, your pantry is a great place to start. Thanks for watching.